Tonight I want to talk about the second episode of Skins Fire, which was on Monday night at 10 p.m. Overall, it was a lot more dramatic than the first episode. We see quite a lot develop between the spring episode, which was the first one, and this second one, which is awesome. Things have kind of taken a turn for the worse, where the first episode there was a lot of optimism, despite Naomi being diagnosed with cancer. We didn't know what stage it was, what type of cancer, and then with Effie as well, like it seemed like her career was taking off. She was just about to embark on a romance with her boss, Jake, and yeah, things weren't looking too bad. Now, in this episode, Autumn, everything's just gone downhill. If you haven't seen it, sorry, I don't want to spoil things for you, but it's just a really negative, dark place with the two girls. We see Naomi's health deteriorate quite a lot, and also Effie's work life is crumbling, it's falling apart. So, I mean, it's quite realistic, I suppose. You know, the first episode, Effie, she gets insider information and makes huge amounts of money for the company and for herself through the stock and stock market. And she does it again, and one of the workers is quite jealous. Obviously, you can tell that he's jealous of Effie getting ahead, and kind of insinuating that it's through her relationship with her boss, which to a certain extent, she's a gorgeous young girl with ambition, and she's quite sassy, and that didn't hurt her chances in any way. And this guy's kind of heading towards middle age. He's not the greatest looking guy, and he's a male, so he's angry because he hasn't progressed as much as he wanted, and he's a lot older, whatever, I don't know, but for whatever reason he rats her out, and it's taken to like a serious level, and she ends up getting in a lot of trouble. I didn't think it was going to go so far, to be honest. I thought maybe she could salvage it, or they didn't have enough proof on her or whatever. But it really was kind of surprising how fast the demise happened. Between Effie and work, Naomi's health, their friendship kind of deteriorating as well at the same time. So yeah, this episode was not going to, keep you smiling. The one thing though that kept me sane through it and kept me enjoying was the fashion. Oh, it was just unbelievable. Effie, every single outfit she had on was gorgeous. I don't know who the stylists are for that show, but they are amazing. I wasn't paying too much attention to the other characters, and like Effie's obviously the main character, but yeah, she looked amazing. Everything they put on her just really suited her. She looked so cool and sophisticated, and she's actually kind of developed more. She's a bit more of a womanly figure now, and she just looks really gorgeous, like fills out the clothes nicely. She's kind of moved on from that teenage, very skinny look, and she just looked amazing. And I forgot to say that on the first episode, but yeah, the fashion is great. And honestly, that was the thing I kept thinking the whole time I was watching it, was how great they looked. And the other characters as well, they all dress well. The men is, but I'm personally interested in the female fashion. But even Dom and her boyfriend Jake, they looked really good. Really clean, sophisticated style, just really good. The only thing is, I just found it was so dark. It was so depressing, and there was no let up on the kind of misery. That was what kind of I felt. They could have had a little bit more hope, because the way it's left is that Effie's going to go to prison for a long time. Yes, in the end she got to implement her boss slash ex-boyfriend to ex-boyfriend he became, because he ended up being a slime ball, which was probably pretty obvious. So he gets implemented, so he's also going to go to prison, but it doesn't look good. Naomi is dying. Her girlfriend Emily comes back. I always loved her. She was one of the two twins in seasons 3 and 4, and she's in a lesbian relationship with Naomi, and she comes back from her New York internship or something, but she keeps it a secret. Naomi keeps the cancer secret from Emily, and that really annoyed me the whole time. And then I was thinking, why does Effie not just tell her? Because, you know, she's not thinking about this, Naomi's not thinking about this from the perspective of Emily, and she's taking away that time with her, and that actually does come to a front with Emily when she returns at Christmas or whatever and realizes that she's dying. But Effie is just kind of like a mess in this episode. She's just quiet, subdued. She's just kind of burying her head in the sand, and also just being cold, hard-faced, and she's just kind of in denial until the end, and she kind of breaks down, whatever. But yeah, I was quite sad to just see how it went, because I was in the first episode, I was so excited about everything going on, but you know, Skins is never going to wrap it up in a nice little bow and everything is going to be perfect. That's not what Skins is about. But yeah, I was pretty sad to see how it panned out, and I think that's the end now of Effie's chapter. And then next week there's going to be, I know Cook is going to be in it because I saw in an ad like his face, and I love Cook, so I'm excited about that. I hope he's next week. Yeah, but overall it was really good. I just felt the darkness was just so heavy. It was just so much to take. That I think maybe there could have been something a little bit pleasant thrown in there. That's all I really have to say on that. But I can't wait to keep watching for the next few weeks and whatever characters come about. They're doing a really good job so far. So, and if you have any comments or thoughts on the show, leave them below. And if you want to subscribe and watch more of my videos, go ahead. And as well, if you have any shows that you think I should review that are good, let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Bye.